Oh, you're hitting the heart of the matter now, the greatest bands ever. These are the groups that didn't just make great music, they defined eras, influenced generations, and rewrote the rules. This list spans genres, decades, and vibes, but every band here left a permanent mark on music history. So, let's count down the top 10 greatest bands of all time. 10. Fleetwood Mac. This is a band that turned personal chaos into musical magic. Rumors is one of the greatest breakup albums ever made, and every track is a classic. Their sound blended rock, pop, folk, and blues into something hypnotic and emotional. Lindsey Buckingham's guitar work, Stevie Nicks' witchy vocals, Christine McVie's smooth songwriting, they were a storm of talent that somehow held together. 9. Nirvana. They didn't invent grunge, but they lit the fuse that blew up an entire music movement. Nevermind changed everything overnight. Kurt Cobain's raw, tortured genius made vulnerability sound dangerous. Dave Grohl's drums hit like a train. They made it cool to be messy, emotional, and loud. In just a few years, they redefined rock and then disappeared, leaving a massive void. 8. U2. Say what you will about their later iPhone antics, but U2 in their prime. Unstoppable. From the Joshua Tree to Achtung Baby, they blended soaring stadium rock with soul-searching lyrics and experimental textures. Bono's voice, the Edge's delay-drenched guitar, and their political edge made them more than a band, they were a movement. 7. The Rolling Stones. Still going. Still swaggering. The Stones were the dangerous alternative to the Beatles' polish. They brought bluesy grit, raw sexuality, and a relentless drive to rock. Exile on Main Street, Sticky Fingers, Let It Bleed, every album drips with attitude. Mick Jagger's strut, Keith Richards' riffs, their rock and roll personified. 6. Radiohead. No band has evolved more boldly or beautifully. From the alt-rock angst of the Bends to the paranoid perfection of OK Computer, and into the glitchy, heartbreaking future of Kid A, Radiohead constantly reinvents the soundscape. Tom York's voice feels like a ghost trying to reach you, and their music challenges, comforts, and terrifies in equal measure. 5. Led Zeppelin. Zeppelin was mythology turned into music. Their mix of blues, hard rock, folk, and mysticism was unmatched. Jimmy Page's guitar was sorcery. John Bonham's drums were thunder. Robert Plant's voice was wild and otherworldly. From Stairway to Heaven to Kashmir, they created music that felt eternal. They didn't just rock, they ascended. 4. Pink Floyd. They made music for the mind and soul. Floyd wasn't about radio singles, they were about experiences. Dark Side of the Moon, The Wall, Wish You Were Here, these aren't albums, they're journeys. They tapped into existential dread, alienation, and beauty with haunting soundscapes and lyrics that still hit like a dream you can't shake. Pure atmosphere. Pure genius. 3. Queen. No band was more theatrical, more ambitious, or more fun. Queen could go from opera rock epics to disco grooves to metal anthems, sometimes in the same song. Freddie Mercury's voice alone is top 5, but add in Brian May's legendary guitar tone and songwriting, you get hits that everyone knows. From Bohemian Rhapsody to Don't Stop Me Now, Queen made music that felt like magic. 2. The Beatles. The Beatles changed everything. From mop-top pop stars to psychedelic innovators, they grew faster and more brilliantly than any band in history. Revolver, Sgt. Pepper's, Abbey Road, each album was a revolution. Their songwriting, harmonies, and experimentation shaped modern music itself. You can still hear their influence in almost every genre today. The gold standard. 1. The Beach Boys, Pet Sounds Era, and beyond. Wait, what? Just kidding. It's still 1. The Beatles. Again. Because really, who else could it be? They're so influential and transformative, they deserve the top spot twice.